big drop down the page. Long black candles, yes, getting a little bit smaller as we approach the 61% level. And you can see the Fibonacci swing from there to there. The 61% level, look at the structure coming in here. Support, support, resistance. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another trading day, and today I will look at some cryptocurrency patterns. The dollar index is at that crucial 61% FIB support level, and some individual currency strength. If you look at the dollar index, we've seen this big drop down the page. Long black candles, yes, getting a little bit smaller as we approach the 61% level. And you can see the Fibonacci swing from there to there. The 61% level, look at the structure coming in here. Support, support, resistance, support, support. So it's already getting support there. Although it's very weak, although I still expect the dollar to fall, we won't be surprised if we see a bounce back to that moving average sometime in the next week or 2 or 3. But if I look at my indicator, I have to stay still dollar bearish, and that served me well, staying bearish on the dollar. It's never told me really to start to get bullish in this drop down here. So a very crucial level to hit at this stage. If we break this level, this structure coming in here, which is confirmed by the 61%, the next stop would be 78% rule, putting this whole bull run into what we call a weak bullishness over the very long term. There's nothing bullish to this chart, guys. I'm not trying to be bullish. I am short, I'm bearish, and that's what I do at this stage on the dollar index. But quite an interesting chart. We saw the little bit of bullishness coming in there, but my indicator warned me up there already that we are turning bearish. We saw the break, the retest, and coming down on always every time on long black candles. And when it rises on small white. The only time there was a little bit of bullishness coming in was there on the larger white candles, which on the end failed. And then the market just kept on telling you to be bearish. If you look at Bitcoin, finding support, if you go to the weekly chart, we've got this big flag coming in, which would be in the next few months an absolute awesome thing for us when it breaks out. Look at this weekly candle, the weekly candle finding support there. We're still early, it's only Thursday, so we still have until Sunday before the candle closes. If you look on the daily charts, very nice test of this flag pattern or this falling trend line, and then a nice piercing line. However, I'm not a big buyer at this stage. Yes, I dollar average at these levels, I dollar average on these small ones, but I'm not a big buyer because the trends on the daily charts are down. You can see if I zoom out. I'm a big buyer when it does that. Then I would nibble. I would buy big if there's signals, and then I would nibble. But I'm dollar averaging in the red phases to be long, and I'm putting quite a lot of money in it when we start to see the blue lines forming. Right, so that's the weekly chart looking good so far, but we'll see how it closes. The daily chart gave us a confirmation there, but as I've said, nothing big at this stage. XRP holding well during all this market crashing scenarios, and long lower shadow on the weekly charts. If you look at the daily charts, you can see here also it's not remotely getting to these lows, and also a piercing line there right at this level coming in there. You can see there was a big level in the history there also on the daily charts. You can see there, but yet again it's red, so I'm nibbling at these levels. I'm not trying to be brave. You can see how we tested the halfway marks of that white candles there. Before we continue, thank you for today's sponsor, Inkasu. Do you struggle with customer queries that takes up all your time? Contact Inkasu to help transform your website customer focus with an integrated AI staff member. For more info, check out the link in the description. Ethereum, I lost interest in it completely. So this is not something I will be buying at this stage anymore. My last entry came in at the 2100 levels. At the support level, it's not holding. So I'm stepping back from buying on Ethereum. I'm removing it from my daily watch list. I will look at it once a week to see if there's something, but at this stage I've lost interest. All the support levels have gone. The hype is just not worth it at this stage. So I will see when I start to see something. If you look on the daily charts, definitely bearish. That will be my first indication that I'm turning bullish, is when I see this turning blue. So at this stage, I think that'll be even the line that I'm looking at. So it's a big one. It's a big one. It's a sad one, but unfortunately it is what it is. So I've lost interest in Ethereum completely. XLM holding well together with XRP, and you can see this falling trend line from there to there. You see how the market came in there. Look on the daily charts. See that falling trend line, picked it up on a very nice hammer candle, and still bearish. So dollar averaging, that's it. All these levels I'm discussing, it's dollar averaging stuff to get in at sensible places that we don't chase every time it starts to bounce. We don't chase into it. We know the trend is bearish. We're not expecting anything. The trend is your friend at this stage until it confirms to you that it wants to be bullish. And my first bullishness will come in when this thing turns blue at this stage. The breakout obviously would be awesome. Nice pattern forming on the daily, on the weekly charts also. So the breakout, XLM, XRP, really strong. I'm looking at that. Chainlink, also testing very disappointing at this stage. Well, so is the whole crypto space. But if you look at this on the daily charts also, you see the falling trend line, touching it there. Trend still bearish, so I'm not a big buyer at that stage. I'm not looking into buying heavily. Dollar averaging, yes. Bitcoin Cash, showed this 2 weeks ago, weekly chart, long lower shadow, finding support. My last entry was at the support levels and a little bit here on the halfway marks. Other than that, there's not that much in it. The daily is still bearish there up to this point, so you couldn't have buy a lot there. But then it turned bullish, and now it's testing. So it's hopefully this turns into a big double. It's already a double bottom. If you look at that distance there, it hit a double bottom target, but that's for short-term trading. But we saw the double bottom, strong break, the retest, and now we're starting to see support here, hopefully for another leg of the page. But it won't go up the page unless something fundamentally change, or then the whole crypto market space starts to move up. But this is something I'm really interested in. So I did smaller positions here because of the bearishness, and then as it turned bullish, I'm now looking for something to do on the bigger side of trades on Bitcoin Cash. So then getting back to the individual currencies, for today I'm looking really at longs on the euro, the pound, and the Swiss franc. You can see the euro's got all the sparkle, and the cat is just bottom of the pile, but all the red zones are the cat, the dollar, and the Aussie dollar. The ones I'm trying to stay out of is the yen and the New Zealand. They're very neutral, unless I can pair the yen strongly with a cat. But the market is so sideways at this stage. It is, even currency markets, even the indices is very volatile. I'm really battling to find entries. Yes, we've got a nice long on the euro, yen, and so on, but paid a price on a divergence trade on the FTSE long. But we got a short on the US 500. We were short on the Nasdaq. So we're still scraping out the money, but it's difficult at this stage. It's not coming easy at this stage. So I'm sticking to my analysis up there. So for today, definitely bullish on the euro, the pound, and the Swiss, and short on the cat, Aussie, and the US. But guys, trading isn't just about my insights. Please follow the comments below this video. You can support this channel by checking out all the links in the description. Thank you for joining me today on this trading journey. Remember that trading carries risks. Don't forget to trade responsibly and never ever trade with money you cannot afford to lose. I can't wait to see my next video. Until then, trade well.